What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Lake Julian Disc Golf Course testing a fairway driver out against my beautiful Champion Eagle, and today it's going to be the Proton Volt. The numbers of 7.4 -1.3, which I'm going to argue that the Eagle has a little more glide than that, versus the numbers of 8.5 -0.52. Seems like they should be fairly similar in flight path. And I've thrown this Volt a couple of times and it seems a little on the stable side. So hopefully this is good. A good battle, good matchup. Let's see what we can get. Starting off here from the longest pad on hole 1, Eagle first. I think I'm going to try to hit both of these shots flat and try to give them a touch of flex. That's a little low, but that went, that's where the creek opening is, so it's going to be way down there. Definitely got some water skippage. Need more height. Okay. Well, don't really know what to do for that one. I guess we'll give it to the Volt since the Eagle was into the lake. But they are both trash shots. 4 feet long. And this is where the Volt kind of fell apart in the Tesla versus Volt video, because being as domey as it is, just doesn't feel as comfortable on a forehand. But then again, this Eagle is fairly domey. They have about the same amount of dome. This one though does extend up a little bit more flat on top. I don't really throw this Eagle that much on a forehand, but we're gonna throw them both on a forehand today. Let's see if the Volt can, maybe last time I threw it, it was my throwing that day. Yeah, a nice little stand up, but I do think at that power level, the Eagle's not gonna stand up. Yeah, the Eagle just stays on the hyzer at that power level. So at that power level, with the Volt already flipping up, tells me it's just not that torque resistant. Because on the backhand throw, it was more overstable, had issues getting it on anhyzer. But on the forehand, it's more straight. That tells me torque resistance is in play, which tells me that the Eagle's probably where we're gonna stick with, but the Volt has 2 points, so we're gonna at least finish it playing out this video. You know, it may have just clicked with me. The -0.5, it's whatever. The 0.2, it's an 8-speed T-Bird. The T-Bird slot has never really sat. It just hasn't really fit my game, whereas the Eagle is just perfect for my game. So unless we start seeing more turn, more drift out of this Volt without actually putting it on anhyzer and making it overturned, the Eagle's going to be the disc. But like I said, we're going to finish playing it out. Got to make sure I turn it here though, so it doesn't fade left. Or just put it hard and flat. Good skip. But I did throw the Eagle finally hard enough to get a stand up out of it. I wanted to throw it more flat than hyzer, so I got a little bit of a flex, help it push out of the gap. You know, it is what it is. That does mean that the Volt has 3 in a row though. Interesting. For the last hole, a perfect recreation of the Volt for the Volt would be perfect for this hole. It's a headwind now though, so let's hope the Eagle can show us the right stuff. That is so hard to get it to go straight or flex it at all. And that's why the Eagle's perfect. Sorry, the Volt's good. It's just a little bit too T-bird. The Eagle taking its first point, the Volt just kind of falling off a little bit when it comes to open control shots. It's too hard for me to keep it straight on the angle that I want it to, on the line that I'm trying to throw it on. We're gonna go to the forehand here. Eagle has the box. And the last forehand was a downhill hole. This one's more uphill. So we'll see if it being more uphill makes me throw it a little more nose down, thus adding a little more torque. Saw that tiny little bit of a stand up to help it push straight, but then it's still stable. A little bit more stand up, a little bit more drift. Granted, it was a grip lock, but I don't think it has the stability, the bite at the end. And when it does have the bite at the end on the backhand, I can't get it to hold straight, which is the same exact issue I find with the T-Bird, with the Athena, with the C-Line FD1, all of those discs that are the true 0.2s. I don't want a 0.2. I want a -1.3. Finishes in the same spot, but has a slightly different method of getting there. And I thought that this Volt was going to have what it takes, and it turns out when a disc is good, keep it in the bag. Hopefully I can have good planting and good footing on this tee pad, because on this tee is where this is that bread and butter soft flex shot for me. I love to throw the soft flex shot, and as it stays pretty low, because where I grew up we used to have low ceilings on almost every shot, so I tried to keep it low, so I threw on Anheuser. So the soft flex shot keeps it low for most of its flight, and when you're going downhill, that's almost better because it keeps it more in line and gives you more ability to push down the hill. So Eagle has the box, 2 to 3 of the Volt. We'll see what we can do on this hole. There it goes, perfect soft flex. Go in the basket. Oh, that. I love the Eagle, and I can't quite seem to get this one to do that. If you throw it on Anheuser, it stays on Anheuser for too long. If you throw it flat, it never turns straight enough. It's the slot. It's the slot. Everybody raves about the T-Bird. They love that 7.4, 7.502. Make it an 8-speed, make it a 6-speed. That fairway slot, that slower fairway slot that is the 0.2, everybody loves it. And I just can't quite seem to connect with it properly. But obviously with the Eagle, I'm perfectly fine with. So that's 3 to 3. Well, one last hole to close this out. But I think we know where this is headed. I'm not sure if symbolism has anything to do with it, but my very, very first Eagle was with an Eagle. It wasn't this Eagle. It was a DX Eagle. It wasn't even mine. I didn't even own it. Tomahawk, Skip Ace. I was hooked. That was the moment I knew that I was going to be playing disc golf pretty much for the rest of my life. So now that I've improved, now that my form has changed many, many times over, and I've gotten so much better at disc golf, why am I still so good with this mold? Because very clearly, it just fits me perfect. All right, last shot, distance, flex. We already got to see a good one with the eagle. Let's see if we can get the Volt to do something similar. The wind's coming off this way, maybe a little bit of a headwind, so it's going to help the drift. A little low, but when it's low, when fairway drivers are a little low, they just laser beam straight. Distance drivers can do weird stuff, but fairway drivers are pretty much just straight. Where was that? What is that? I guess technically by point systems, the Volt's gonna win out by 1. But I've thrown the Volt for 2 videos now, 2 different days, 2 different wind directions, 2 different humidities. And I can confidently say that that fairway driver was not meant for me. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's something about the depth of the rim. It is a very deep dish for a fairway driver. It's almost mid-range depth, especially with that dome that comes straight up off the shoulder. Something about the eagle works and something about the Volt does not. So for that reason, we're gonna go with the eagle. Yet again. Hopefully you guys enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all of that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time, see you out on the course.